What's up, everybody? Hi, how are you? Hopefully we can hear me okay. We're gonna switch one thing over here so I'm not screaming in your ear. Welcome. Thank you so much for your patience today. So we live in a major metropolitan city, and what that means is that everything is unexpected. What that means for you and I is that the live classes, we just need an adjustment because it's becoming progressively more challenging to get here earlier in the morning. And I don't want that to continually affect the way we start. So stay tuned for some announcements. I'm gonna do a little assessment this week on how I wanna adjust, but I do appreciate your patience. And thank you, Joy. I do appreciate your patience. I love being here with you. And so, let's just get right to it. How about? We're gonna do lymph support bounce. And so to me, what that means is a little slower cadence today so we can focus on more circulation. We're definitely gonna prepare our lymphatic system. We're gonna do some breath work. And this should be a more gentle, can definitely fit into the realm of recovery if you've had a hard workout as of late, or if you just want to do something that feels good. We'll absolutely touch on the cardiovascular workout arena. Let's put it in the moderate category. If you need something that is more intense, go and look in the playlist. You absolutely have those cardiovascular intense workouts that are waiting there for you. Everything in this channel is organized into a playlist, whether it's step aerobics or strength training or Pilates or rebounding. It's all there for you. All right, are we ready? I think we're ready. Deep breath. Let's start just standing in front of our rebounder. I'm gonna kick mine back for a moment. Let's just take a few big breaths, reaching in and out and up, and just reach overhead to stretch those side bodies so we get ready to bring some breath in, and then exhale and press it all the way down. A couple more like that, just a big breath in. Let it go all the way down, pressing all there, out. One more time, big breath in. And then exhale all the way down. Excellent. We're gonna take just your two fingers, bring them right up to your collarbones, watching out for my microphone. We're just gonna do some circles, maybe spirals, right above and below your collarbone area. We're gonna have a little difficulty right where the mic is there, but we'll make it work. I'll do it on the one side and try to get up there as much as we can. We're just kind of preparing some of the skin, some of the places where lymph flows and goes, so that we can better help it move the way it needs to move. So about 10 circles in one direction and the other. Just getting the skin to move, nothing too intense. We're not trying to do a deep tissue massage or anything like that. Once you're got that going on, you're just gonna do a little pat, 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 pat. And then we're good to go. And then we're gonna just go up right by the jawline, by that little kind of angle, shall we say, right underneath there. And just do a little rub on your neck. It can feel good. Again, you're not trying to change the quality of the tissue necessarily, just move some skin, okay? About 10 circles in one direction. Once you've done that, give it about 10 pats. Excellent, excellent. We're gonna move down to your armpit. It's gonna be great. We're gonna go over to one side, just right around the point where your chest meets your arm. Just give a little circling around, again, moving tissue, kind of just giving it, imagining that if it's a lump of clay that you're just starting to warm it up. You're not molding it just yet, starting to warm it up. Give it a little pat over on this side, and then we go to the other side. We do this before we get sweaty, yeah? Getting it going. 10 times in the other direction. And then we give it some pats. Excellent. We go down to the belly, kind of above and below the belly button. Give it some rubs, warm it up, wake it up. About 10 times again. This all comes from Dr. Perry Nicholson's Big Six lymphatic warm up. I like to do it before we rebound, especially when we're focusing on kind of a more lymph focused format. Going down right into the groin area. Give it about 10 once again. And again, this is just kind of like You know, shaking out your clothes before you put them on, laying them out, just getting them prepped. Doing a little breath work or a little, you know, little movement of your body and your joints before you go. And the last one is right behind the knees. Give a little rub behind the knees to get it going. And when you're ready, pat, pat, pat. That's all it takes. Just kind of gives you a little tingle, gets those areas of circulation awakened, aware. I'm gonna pull my rebounder out of the squeaky part of the floor. And then we're gonna start with our legs about hip width distance, and let's just find a health bounce. So again, a health bounce is just your up and down bounce, the one that happens in the center of the rebounder, and we're just trying to sift. And all that means is just get some movement going in the cells and the fluid. We're trying to create a full scope, a full body bounce without leaving the mat just yet. So let's start at our feet. Let's widen your feet. If that means widening your stance or changing your position on your rebounder, go ahead and find the one that gives you the most rebound at this point in time. Again, you're not quite leaving the mat just yet. So I like to spread my toes wide, whether you're in bare feet or shoes. I like to make sure my heels are in contact with the mat. I can feel the ball of my big toe in contact, so there's nice and even weight the inside and the outside of my feet. The arch is just supported, but not too rigid, not too flat. Doing the best we can to just feel the form of the foot in a good, supported way. From here, your ankles are released. They're getting a little movement here as you bounce up and down. Your knees are unlocked. We want to think of our hip joints right over our ankle joints. So for some of us, that means just kind of pressing our hips forward slightly. And if that throws you off balance, play around with it a little bit. See if you have to, you know, shift your weight a little bit forward or back. Maybe you have to position yourself slightly differently on your rebounder. And sometimes little tilting of your pelvis forward or backwards can help you figure out where you need to be. For our trunk, we have our hip bones and our rib cage. I'm just checking on my monitor. Sometimes I'm a little squishy on one side or the other side. I want to think about the length between your hips and ribs being balanced as much as is possible. Okay, so nice and long here, nice and long in the front and the back. Your tail is heavy, your spine is long, your chest is wide, your neck is long from ear to shoulders, and your head is back over your torso. I know I'm giving you a lot to think about, but ultimately we're just lining everything up over the center of your rebounder, yeah? Let's lift those shoulders up to the ears and then drop them down. Let's lift them up again. Keep that health bounce going, drop them down. Again, lift them up. Now, if you do nothing else with your rebounder but a health bounce during the day, that's great. It actually works really well for your circulation, and it just gives you a lot of the benefits of rebounding with a very low impact experience. Good. Let's bring your shoulders forward and then bring them backward. Feel your shoulder blades separate and then come together. And apart and together, and just keep that health bounce going. Good, apart and together, good. Let's take our arms out to the side and then press them down. And again, out to the side. Just keep that bounce going in the center. And notice whether your knees are starting to collapse. We want to keep the outer edges of the feet nice and strong, open. Good. Let's bring it out to the side one more time. Now turn your right thumb down, left thumb up, and switch, reach. Good. Our goal for today is going to be to keep moving throughout, so we feel the movement work through our body the entire time. Good. Pick up the pace. We'll twist, 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 twist. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now let's put both palms forward. And if you can, I'd like you to try to take your focus over your right hand and then back to center. And then the other side. If that's challenging for balance, then just take it as far as you can go. Maybe it's 1/4 of the distance to your hand. Maybe it's just a little bit, yeah? If you need to slow down the bouncing to make that happen, that's okay. Turn it to the right, back to center, turn it to the left, reach those arms long. Let's go one more in each direction. Turn, recover. Last one. Keep your focus front, turn your palms to the ceiling. Let's just bicep curl into the ears. Are you still bouncing? Are your knees still unlocked? That's one of the hardest things, is to not lock those joints. Good. Let's give it 4 and reach, 3 and reach, 2 and reach, 1 and extend. Let those arms come down. Just shake it out. And let's start to just shift our weight side to side. Take those. Good. All right, so we're just exchanging weight. Think of walking, literally, or taking a little march. Right now we're pressing through the heels, shifting our weight. If you're new to rebounding, this is a really easy way to just get some movement through those legs. It's pretty low impact. If you have a T-bar in front, this is a great time to hold on to it for extra balance. Let's start to swing the arms a little more forward to back. Let those arm swings just be heavy, like a pendulum in one direction and then the other. Good. Now, when the tempo is starting to lift a little bit, when it's starting to get a little quicker, the best thing you can do to stay on tempo is to work your pressure into the bungees. So it feels logical to try to lift your body weight up. I want you to think of pushing your body weight down, 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 down. Push into your heel, because the bungee will do the work for you. It'll push back into that, from that heel, and push you to the other side. All right, let's take those arms, let's bend them to 90 degrees and start to use them to pump a little bit more. See if you can bend your knees a little bit more. Good. Start to get our heart rate lifted a little bit higher as we push into those legs. Keep going. Now, if you want to push a little deeper, maybe what you do is you sit back a little bit deeper into your heels. You can get a little more power through your thighs. Like a mini squat. Here we go. 8. Good. 7. 6. Keep going. As we reach the end of this count, we're gonna take this into doubles. That means 2 pumps of the heel each side. Ready? Here we go. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Good. That's it. Push, push. Push, 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 push. That's it. Keep going right through the break. Push it, push it, push it, push it. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to the singles. Let's find our beat. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Now let's see if we can take this into a little bit of a rotation in the hips so we can keep moving. Keep it low. So we're gonna start to pivot a little bit on the toe and the heel. Try not to think about it too much. You're pushing your heel forward of the leg you're moving away from. That's probably too many directions. If we take it into doubles, it might make a little more sense. You kind of have to trust your body on this one. So let's do 2 each side. It'll go 2, 2, 2, 2. And you can definitely just pump your heels or lift it up. Whatever makes the most sense to you, okay? Yeah, shift to the hip, shift to the hip. Here we go. It definitely is just a weight shift. You don't have to make it too stylized. You don't have to make it too choreographed. Just practice shifting that weight. Good. That's it. Let's go for 8, 7. We're gonna try to shift back into those single counts. 3, 2. Here we go, side to side. Good, just find it. Think of pushing one heel forward, then the other one. Great work. Awesome job. Okay. Yeah, start to get a little movement in the hips. Not too bad. Good, let's go for 3, 2, and 1, and open those heels. All right, now my heels naturally moved apart. If yours did too, great. Let's take them out a little wider, even if they didn't. Find that health bounce out to the side. Probably notice the bungees are a little tighter out to the side. That's okay. Yeah, let's really push down into that wide position. Think of weighting into the outer edge of your heels. Now, we're gonna start to lift our heels up. Lift those heels. Toes are still on the mat. Little tiny little calf raise. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah, find it. Good. Just find that little calf raise and see what you got. Keep those knees soft. Oh yeah. All right, here's our tempo picking up. So we're starting to find our calf raise, and you don't have to be on the beat for this one. You might just stay with the calf raise. So from the side, I'm just lifting and lowering my heels like so, yeah? Okay. On our next exercise, we're gonna start to leave the mat. So for you, that might be staying with your heels lifting and lowering, or it might be coming into a little jump. I'm gonna keep my hands on my hips for this one. We're gonna go into 30 seconds of just continuing to lift the heels or leaving the mat. Ready, set, 3, 2, 1, go. Up. All right, this is our first time we're leaving the mat. Keep your center strong. Here we go. Push into it. Do the best you can. Just that sustained bounce. Oh, Tracy's in the chat with her emojis. Welcome, girl. It's our original crew. Good. All right, keep your tempo nice and strong. Pushing down through those feet, reaching up through the crown of the head. Almost there. 10 seconds left. Breathe. All right, if you're lifting those heels, keep lifting them. 3, 2, and 1. And then just let it bounce for a moment. Drop that tail, maybe drop your hands, shake it out. Really nice. All right, let's come back to that wide position. We're gonna come into a little slow step, tap, get the coordination. We'll start slow, we'll pick it up, just coming side to side on the rebounder. Find the boundaries of your mat. For some of you with larger rebounders, this one's a 44. Everybody always asks me. I have a couple different sizes, but I like to use the bigger one so I have more space to move. This is a 44. If you have a smaller one, you're still moving to the outer edges, of course not stepping on the attachments, right? Just staying on the mat. All right, so you're shifting your weight. We're about to speed it up. Let's add the arms, boom. All right, remember, faster means lower to the mat. Bend your knees, find it lower, move side to side. Step, touch. All right, keep it going. Remember, half the battle with our lymph movement is keeping the circulation going. Just pumping those arms, lifting your elbows higher than your shoulders, but not your shoulders higher than your ears, yeah? Good. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to slow. I had to do that out and in. We're gonna add a different arm. Reach left, pull, right, pull. Get the coordination. Good. Reach across. So we're reaching the opposite arm of the leg that's stepping. Don't think about it too much. Just move your body. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. We are gonna pick up the pace. Let's go for 4. Hopefully the next song will bring it down a little bit so we can pick it up in a nice way, yeah? Let's wait for that next song. All right, a little better. A little bit better. All right, ready, set, here we go. Boom, boom. All right, so we're adding in just the tiniest bit of bounce as we reach, pull, pull. If you need to go back to the slower, go for it. Choose what works for you. I want you to keep that pull going, keep your movement going. Try to keep your feet wide. Step, pull, pull, pull. Good. All right, right now we're reaching at chest height. In a couple seconds, I'm gonna ask you to reach up higher on the diagonal, okay? Ready? Let's go. Up, up, up. Stretch out, up out of your torso. Keep your legs low. If you need to keep your focus forward, that's fine. If you're confident, you feel like you know where your feet are, you can look up higher. Make sure you know where those feet are though, right? Keep that balance strong. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Bounce down. Let those arms go. Good. Just a little coordination. Everything okay? Shake it out. Excellent. We're going to step your left foot slightly forward to center. Your right foot comes back. So we're a little bit staggered in our stance. Your right hand goes on your hip, left hand goes up high. We're going bounce, bounce, knee, 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 bounce, bounce, knee. Couple more. Doom, doom, boom. If you can find your way of holding that balance, that's exactly where you want to be to stay on the beat. Bounce, bounce, knee, bounce, bounce, knee, bounce, bounce, knee. Last one. Good. All right. Now, let's see if we can take this into single counts. It'll go bounce, knee, knee. Again, you want to go faster, you got to stay lower. 3, 2, join me if you're ready. Boom. Good. Here we go. Knee and knee and knee and knee. Those men on the tracks, they scare me every time. I just see a random head walking by the window. Keep going. Good. Good. Go 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Switch it around. Okay. Other side. Good work. All right, ramping it up. Another couple songs of ramping it up, and then we'll slow it down, stretch it out, get that lymph nice and calm. It doesn't really have the ability to be calm, but we like to personify bodily functions here. It kind of helps the whole experience. All right. Bounce, bounce, knee, yeah? In 4, 3, 2, we go. Bounce, bounce, knee. Bounce, bounce, knee. Bounce, bounce, knee. Bounce, bounce, knee. Trying to find that balance at the top. Bounce, bounce, knee. Bounce, bounce, knee. Bounce, bounce, knee. bounce, bounce, knee. Good. Bounce, bounce, knee. Bounce, bounce, knee. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out for a second. You ready? Single counts. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Bounce, bounce, knee. Boom, boom, boom. Good. All right. Keep that weight on the right leg, Jenna. There we go. Use your breath, use your core, pull yourself together. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, come back into center. We're gonna march it out in center. Can you go side to side? Let me get a right foot. All right, so find that march. Marching on the downbeat, down, down, down. You got it. Try to pick up your feet as much as you can. We're gonna go open, open, close, close, out. There you go. Find that core support with every breath. Not only just feeling your abdominal wall supporting your back, it's one way, but also the length of your spine, that you're marching tall, even though your knees are bent, even though you're pushing to the mat, working the bungees. Yeah. 2, stay in the center. Here we go. All right. Stomp on the right, stomp on the left. Boom. Stomp, stomp. You gotta be ready for that rebound. It pushes right back at you. Good. 2 stomps. Boom, boom. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Triple. 1, 2, 3, single. Stomp, stomp. We're just switching legs, okay? Good. March it out. It's just a little direction change. All right, open, open, close, close. Starting left. Here we go. Out, out. It worked. Keep it moving. That breath's coming. That pollen is in the air. Good. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Have fun with it, yeah? 4, 3, 2. We're gonna stay out on 1. All the way out. Just march, march, march. Can you lift them up a little higher? Good. For 4, 3, 2. We're gonna take those arms all the way out. Listen, we're gonna bounce, heel, 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 heel. If you can't hit your heel, just do your knee, yeah? Inside of the knee. Try to get that heel up if you can. Good. Push down through that leg you're lifting. Push, push. Then you won't have to use so much energy to lift it. Let the bungees help you lift it. 8 more. 8, 7, 6. We're gonna go right away to the other side. 3, 2, ready, set, go. Push. Good. You got it. Come on. You got it, everybody. Stay with me. Woo, things are cracking. Waking up. A little chiropractic adjustment. Good. For 4, 3, 2. We're gonna do 4 each side. Ready, set, go. 4, 3, 2. Switch. 4, 3, 2. Switch again. 4, 3, 2. Switch. 4, 3, 2. Switch. Hold. Get on that beat. 4, 3, 4s on the right. Go. 4, 3, 2. Switch. 4, 3, 2, twos, 2. Again, 2, 2, 2, twos again, 2, 2, 2 more, 2. All right, all singles, ready, set, go, single. You got it. Tap that heel, tap that knee. Do what you can. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Health bounce down. Breathe. All right, big finish, yeah? Bend your elbows. Health bounce, or bring it into a basic bounce. Now, if you're in a health bounce, your feet are grounded. You're gonna slide, open, close, keeping your feet close to the mat. If you are in a basic bounce, your feet are leaving the mat, you're gonna jump, 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 okay? Find your bounce in the center. We open, close in 4, 3. You're sliding or jumping. Ready, set, here we go. Go, go. Outer thigh, inner thigh. Good. All right, let's keep those legs going. Add the arms out, up, out, up. It's our last big challenge. I know, slide or reach. It's the biggest one today. Big push. 8, 7, 6, you got it. 5, what can you bring? 3, 2, last one. Little jog in the center. Oh, good job. That made him tired, huh? Good. Just give him a little jog. Let him go. Breathing slow. In through the nose if you can. All the way out. All right, bring him back to hip width distance. Let's go back to a little slow side to side, a little bounce balance. Nice, easy, slow down. One more big breath. Let's bring both feet down. Come back to that little sift. Roll those shoulders back. Slowly calming the bounce down. Oh, good job. All right, let's take a quick stretch on the rebounder. Just because laying on the rebounder is the best. All right, if you're ready, we'll come down onto your back. We're gonna bring your right knee into your chest. If for any reason coming down on your back makes you lightheaded, dizzy, doesn't feel good, you can always take a couple more minutes to breathe. Keep your knee bent into your chest and just kind of windshield wiper side to side. Keep your breath slow and steady. We'll take your left hand on top of your right knee, your right hand out to the edge of the frame, and just give yourself a little side twist over. You can let your hip come all the way off. Sometimes I like to take my hands underneath my calf and give myself a little extra stretch, almost like giving my calf a little table. If that feels good for you. Good. We'll bend it back, roll your waist back to center. Open that knee out to the other side. Try to keep your left hip grounded to the mat. You could extend your leg out. Oops, sorry, plant. getting a lot of stretch and movement around your hip joint. If you're ready, you can cross your right ankle over your left knee. That might be enough stretch for you. You could walk your left foot onto the frame of your rebounder. That might be enough stretch for you. If you want to thread the needle, that can be a good stretch for you as well. Whew. Definitely feeling last night's class in addition to today's class. Good. All right, let's unhook that right leg, bring it down to the mat. We'll bring the other one in. Straighten it up as much or as little as you like. Give yourself some ankle circles. Never forget about your feet and ankle joints. Reversing your circles. We can bend the knee, take your right hand across. Give yourself a twist. If you'd like to extend that leg, go for it. Bend it back to 90 if it's straight. Open it out to the side. Try to keep your opposite hip grounded to the mat, and then reach it out if you like. Good. We'll cross the ankle over the knee. Take it, keep it low. Bring that foot up onto the frame, or thread the needle. Reach through and draw the leg in close to you. By the way, if any of you are going to be in Chicago in June on the 14th, I'll be teaching Pilates at Millennium Park. That is exciting. It's a free class at 8 in the morning. Good. Let's go ahead and come back with both feet on the frame if you can, and then just take a little twist side to side. It's part of the Workout in the Parks series that's put on by D-Case, which is a city program. And the Millennium Park workout series, twist to the other direction. Come on back to the center, bring your feet all the way down, reach your arms up to the sky or to the frame. Let's roll on up. Oh, come on, back. All right. Oh, you had a winter storm, I'm seeing. When will it end? All right, everybody, thanks so much for being here with me. Stay tuned. I'll have some changes up on the schedule as to what that looks like. We have some life changes happening on this end too, so it's been kind of tapping me on the shoulder for a little while that I've got to reevaluate the schedule for the summer, and just different drop-off changes to the schedule, etc. So I'll keep you posted on what those look like, and we may have to be a little asynchronous for a bit, but we'll see what happens in that way. But I always appreciate the comments that you leave and when you are able to show up. So thank you for that energy and attention. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and take good care of yourself, okay? I'll see you real soon.